Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our June 23rd Municipal Planning Commission. We'll get underway. I'll call this meeting to order. I see nobody needing to be excused from the meeting, so I'll carry on to the minutes. How do you wish to handle them? Dan?
I'd like to approve the minutes.
Okay. Any questions, comments? All in favor of the motion? That is carried then. I see we have a guest in the audience. Let's do a quick round of introductions. Welcome to our guest. Neil, would you like to start us off?
Neil Johnson, Division 10.
Good morning, Amanda Philpott, Division 8.
Good morning, Ellen Unra, and I represent the countryside around the village of Rosemary.
Hi, Greg Screever, Division 5, Lake Mill Resort and Castles.
Good morning, I'm Kelly Chrisman, and I'll chair the MPC meeting, and I'm from the west side of the county around Bassano.
Arno Dirksen, Division 9, Gem area. Good morning.
Morning, Matt Fensky, County Administrator.
Holly Johnson, Division 4, Scandia, Rainier, and Bow City. Good morning.
Good morning, Adina Scandrup, Division 2, Tilly area.
Good morning, Dan Short from Division 1, Rolling Hills.
Hi, I'm Lynette Kopp, Division 3, Patricia Millicent.
I'm Pam Elliott, Admin Assistant Planning and Development.
And I'm Jeff Tiffin, the Manager of Planning, Development, and Engineering.
And you are, sir? What's your name? Thank you. Yes, thank you. And in the back? Our intern student with Planning and Development. And we have a newcomer. We'll get you to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Darlene Rempel from the county, and I'm here about the development permit.
Thank you, Darlene. We should do a quick round. Darlene is new to the audience, so we'll start with Pam.
Pam Elliott, Admin Assistant Planning and Development.
Lynette.
Hi, Lynette Kopp, Division 3, Patricia Millicent area.
Hi, Dan Short from Division 1, Rolling Hills.
Hello, Adina Scandrup from Division 2, Tilly area.
Hi, Darlene. Holly Johnson, Scandia, Rainier, and Bow City.
Morning, Matt Fensky, County Administrator.
Good morning, Arno Dirksen from the Gem area.
Good to see you.
Kelly Chrisman from the west side, Bassano area.
Greg Screever, Division 5, Lake Mill Resort and Castles.
Thank you.
Good morning, Darlene. Ellen Unra, Division 7, around the village of Rosemary.
Good morning, Amanda Philpott, Duchess area.
Neil Johnson, Division 10.
And I'm Jeff Tiffin, the Manager of Planning, Development, and Engineering.
Yeah. And behind you is our student. Go ahead. And a resident, Armand. Welcome, Darlene.
Thank you.
Okay, let's get back to our agenda. We've approved the minutes. Any post-agenda items? Hearing, seeing none, I'll carry on. Adoption of the agenda, please. Arnold?
Motion to approve.
Thank you. All in favor of the motion? Carried. Development permits. Shanley?
Good morning. Development permit 2022052 is to install a portable riding stable for commercial use on the site. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay.
The applicant intends to use the riding stable to teach assisted learning. She has provided a letter which is included in the package. The training would take place from April to October and include individual sessions and group sessions. There's ample parking for the 8 vehicles, which is the maximum expected vehicles anytime. Generally, there'll only be 2 vehicles expected on a business day. There will be 3 horses brought to the parcel for the business and then removed from the parcel. The manure management plan includes cleaning of the arena and the manure hauled to a manure compost area off the subject parcel. The applicant is requesting an 11-foot variance to the north and west property lines for the riding arena. The riding arena will be dismantled for the winter months. There was no issues or concerns from staff. There was no response from adjacent landowners. The Village of Dutchess did submit a letter, which is included in your package, and their concerns were parking, manure, and horse boarding. We've addressed the parking and the manure in the discussion, and the boarding aspect has been removed from the development permit. Planning and Development is recommending approval with conditions, and Mrs. Rempel is here to answer questions, as well as the landowner, Mr. Raymer, where the horses are being kept.
Thank you, Shannalee. Count MPC, are there any questions? Mrs. Rempel, did you want to speak further on the topic?
No, just it's good to see some familiar faces, and yeah, no, I'm just excited to be able to offer this service. I'm a social worker, and I've had many years in the community, and I see this as a amazing opportunity to help and people in our community. It's a beautiful site, and I'm so thankful for just the partnership with Ramers and Rups for this. And again, it's not a high intensity. We're not having big events, and it's all portable. So I'm hoping that yeah, it will be an asset to both the village and the county.
Okay, great, thank you. Holly, question.
On the air photo, we have a horse boarding parcel, but you said the horse boarding is removed. Is it just grazing the horses on that piece then?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, Dan.
And how have you addressed the parking concerns that Dutchess had?
The parking concerns that Dutchess had was that the original parking was off the subject parcel, but there is ample parking on the subject parcel for the vehicles that will be required for the business.
Thank you. Neil.
I think it's a wonderful idea, and I would move that we pass this motion.
Okay, a motion to approve. Are there any other questions, comments? I'll call the question. All in favor of Neil's motion? That is carried.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming in. It's always good to hear from the developers.
Yes, and if you're ever interested in some equine assisted learning, you have my information.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
6.2. Go ahead, Shannalee.
Thank you. This application is for the construction of an industrial operation, specifically a power generation and data center. The site will be using natural gas from the adjacent battery plant to supply fuel to natural gas generators. The parcel size is 67 acres, and the project area of that is 2.6 acres. I've listed the structures that will be included on my report. The applicants will construct a 7-foot fence around the project area. The applicants are proposing to install a 30-meter tower for internet. The maximum industrial general height is 20 meters. Therefore, the applicants are requesting a 10-meter variance. They have got an approved emergency response plan with the county rural fire coordinator. There was no issues or concerns from staff. There was no response from adjacent landowners. We would recommend approval with conditions.
Thank you. Any questions? Neil?
Have you dealt with the neighbors? Like, what's the distance? Because these are going to be generators that are going to make it a little bit of noise.
There was letters that went out to all of the adjacent landowners and there was no response.
Go ahead, Dan.
I believe this is the parcel that we were waiting for third reading on the land zone change, which I see is coming up in our next meeting. Is there going to be any conflict if we approve one before the other?
Go ahead, Shanley.
Sorry. There is a condition on the development permit that the land use amendment must take place before the development permit can progress.
Lynette.
I'll make the motion to approve this permit with conditions.
Any further questions, comments? All in favor of the motion? That is carried. .3. Go ahead, Shanley.
Thank you. This application is for the installation of 12 new full-service campsites and 3 tent campsites and approval for an existing washroom at the Emerson Bridge Park. The Emerson Bridge Park currently has 64 campsites and it has been in operation for many years. However, we're not sure of the exact amount of years. This development permit will encompass the existing sites as well, bringing the entire parcel into compliance. Including the additional sites, the park will have 79 sites in total. The county will be upgrading the septic system to accommodate the new full-service sites. We've been waiting on the Historical Resources Act approval, which was granted on June 1st of 2022. There was no issues or concerns from staff. There was no response from adjacent landowners. Todd is available to answer questions regarding the expansion, and we're recommending approval with conditions.
Questions on this application? Ellen?
Maybe Todd can answer this, but was there also not supposed to be an improvement done on the internet access as well?
Yes, that is correct. We are installing fiber optics from the cell phone tower at the top of the hill down into the park to 3 locations.
Thank you, Todd. Any further questions? How would you like? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to move to approve this building permit.
Thank you. Any further questions, comments? All in favor of the motion? That is carried. So Todd, you can start your work in 21 days. As if you haven't been working. We had no post-agenda items. Any in camera this meeting? Seeing none. Question period. This is for questions of staff or questions from our listening public. Seeing, hearing none, I'll adjourn this meeting.